you Love Islanders tonight. Overall, a pretty uneventful episode. We spent a lot of the episode just watching people sit in the dressing rooms, get ready. And to be honest, that is just one of my pet peeves with this show. Like, it's something in life I just can't wrap my head around. Like, for me, I wake up in the morning, like, this is what I look like. I do that, I'm ready to go for the day. Like, that's it. You don't have to do anything else. Like, if you remember to brush your teeth, A plus, that's fantastic. But all the guys and girls sitting there for what seems like hours every day getting ready, just one of my pet peeves with the show. Anyways, let's get into it. So Laken and Julia, those are our two new girls. They are in the villa and they're trying to make connections to see if they can find some love on this nice little island they've got. And I found it interesting that they both ended up asking Carrington out on dates. I really liked the Carrington-Julia connection. I thought that instantly it just made Carrington seem more mature when he was there talking with her. And I thought they had a bunch of things that they connected on, but you could just see how his demeanor fully changed once he started talking to Laken. And I was very surprised by that. Like, they've connected quick, they've connected deep, and I fully believe that Laurel does have something to be concerned about. When they're sitting in that dressing room and Laken's revealing these deep things about Carrington that Laurel was completely clueless about. And it's not maybe those particular things, but just that Laken was able to pry those things out of Carrington, with no effort on her part whatsoever, just naturally in conversation. That tells me that there is an instant connection there between Carrington and Laken. So Laurel, you might be in trouble. I don't know who Julia is going to end up going after here. Maybe she tries to take a swing at Bennett. Maybe Calvin. I don't really see anyone else in the villa really being open to having someone else as a partner right now. Moira, did you see her just turn that switch a little bit? Very much get the vibe that she wants to be on Love Island, and I don't know if that's the best attitude for Love Island. It's not just about being there, it's about finding a relationship, finding someone to fall in love with, and I'm not convinced that Moira is really doing that in any capacity with Calvin right now. I did kind of like the vibe I was getting from Connor and Moira, but obviously Connor, he likes to make bad decisions and decided that chasing after Mackenzie was the right thing for him to do. So that is the majority of our episode, and we end the night with Johnny making this grand gesture to Celly as he is about to ask her to be his girlfriend. As the episode was going on, I was talking with my wife, like, how would have you felt about having a grand gesture like that? And I got brought back to when we decided to get married. My wife and I were driving down the road, and she just turned to me and said, "Hey, you want to get married?" And 2 weeks later, we were married. That's the kind of grand gestures that are present in my life, and going this over the top just to ask someone to be your girlfriend is a little bit much. Now, yes, it's on a TV show, and they're playing it up a little bit for the cameras, so I will let it slide. This has gone from Johnny and Celly, are they even going to stay together, to Johnny and Celly forever, real quick. And I still get the vibe that Johnny is kind of still doing damage control over Casa Amor and really going over the top to try to repair things with Celly. And this is, I guess, his way of doing that. We didn't get much from Justine and Caleb tonight. You know, we saw them have really one conversation where they discussed really Caleb just being more forward in their relationships, that Justine doesn't feel comfortable leading on several things. So she just kind of just pretty much point blank asked him, like, hey, can you initiate these things for us? I would really appreciate it. And honestly, that is probably a good thing for any relationship, just to be as open as you can be, even over something very simple. Anybody else we need to talk about? I don't think so. That's going to wrap up our episode recap for tonight. If anybody's got anything they want to shout out or say in the chat right now, go for it. Otherwise, I am going to wrap this up and we're going to call it an episode for tonight. So yeah, that's it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later.